to tell you how to build Big Ben. That's what you get. Or you go up to a left brain person and you say, you know how small talk, we make it all the time. Hi, how are you? The left brain person will proceed with their blood pressure, their pulse, their last medical. You really don't care. It's tiring, tedious, all these endless details. Basically, we associate left brain with people that do well in science, math. Language is left brain. Now, would you guess if I'm left or right? Okay. And yet, what am I doing for a living? Speaking, which is left brain. Does that make me a confused idiot, or does that... No. Psychopath, once again. You knew you were going to validate that from the time I made that introduction, didn't you? What it means is that I'm one of those people that have a lot of both. What it is... You hear what this woman said? Did you say a lot of bull? Interestingly enough, the motivation of one side will create success in the other side. So that if I'm basically right brain, and I like, the warmth, and I like being with people, notice it says humorous here, all of those things appeal to me, right? Notice music. So what I get to do, this motivates me to develop language, because I get to experience more of what I do best with the right if I balance it off with some of the skills of the left. The motivation comes from the right to develop the skills that I need in the left to get to do what's most pleasurable for me and natural to me in the right. So be aware that here again, it's that beautiful, weaving process, this orchestration of the right and the left. And the right, or what is natural to us, can motivate developing certain skills that are needed for the left. I hate all of this equipment, but I've had to learn a few things here and there about it, because that's part of bringing me the joy of speaking and using the humor and all of the things that I really like. So the important thing is that you're aware that, of course, there's an exchange, and at different times, different responses, more right or more left, might be appropriate. And the more integrated we are, the more whole that we are, the more effective we'll be. You're always going to have a basic orientation, but that doesn't mean you can't develop some efficiency and effectiveness with the other side. But it is important when we're speaking to people that we understand exactly where they tend to be, because, for example, if I say, let's take a break, we'll take a 15-minute break, if it's all right brainers, I'll say be back in 5, with hopes that they'll be back in 30. So we really do speak differently to a right brain person and a left brain person. Where I have music and so forth. Sure, music will motivate the right brain person. If they study with music, they'll learn it better. So there again, as you're working with your staff, if you can get a feel if they tend to be more right, left brain, it's not only important in terms of communicating directly with them, but in understanding what makes them tick, what's going to move them, what's going to motivate them for the changes that are for the better of all of us, to create a win-win situation. As a psychopath,